In a small, isolated village in Bihar, India, surrounded by rocky hills and towering mountains, lived Dashrath Manji, a simple man with an extraordinary heart. He wasn't wealthy or famous. He didn't hold a position of power. He was a poor laborer from the Mushar community, one of India's most marginalized groups. His life changed forever on a tragic day in 1959. His wife, Falguni Devi, whom he deeply loved, was carrying food to him across the mountain that separated their village from the nearest town. The path was treacherous, a narrow rocky trail that only the brave dared to cross. On that fateful day, Falguni slipped and fell, sustaining fatal injuries. Dashrath rushed to get help, but the nearest hospital was over 34 miles, 55 kilometers away. The mountain blocked the shortest route, forcing villagers to take a long, winding road around it. By the time he returned with help, his wife was gone. Her death broke his heart, but it also lit a fire within him. "This mountain took my wife from me. I will break it," he vowed. The villagers thought he was mad. Who could break a mountain with no money, no tools, and no help? But Dashrath wasn't deterred. Armed with nothing but a hammer, a chisel, and his unwavering determination, he began his monumental task, the impossible feat. The mountain he set out to conquer was 300 feet, 91 meters high, and 25 feet, 7.6 meters wide. A seemingly immovable barrier of rock and stone. It stood between his village, Galar, and essential services like schools, hospitals, and markets in the town of Wazirganj. For 22 years, from 1960 to 1982, Dashrath worked tirelessly. Every day he chipped away at the mountain, stone by stone. He worked in blistering heat and through monsoon rains. His hands bled, his body ached. People mocked him, calling him crazy. But he kept going. Some days he would go without food. Other times he sold what little he had to buy new tools. And when those tools broke, he found ways to repair them and keep going. In moments of doubt, he would whisper to himself, "If I don't do this, no one will. No family should suffer like mine did." His determination caught the attention of others. Over time, the people who once mocked him began to help. Little by little, Dashrath's vision became a shared dream. Finally, after 22 years of relentless effort, he finished. Dashrath had carved a road 360 feet, 110 meters long, 25 feet, 7.6 meters wide, and 30 feet, 9 meters high, a path wide enough for cars and motorcycles. His work reduced the distance between his village and the nearest town from 34 miles, 55 kilometers, to just 9 miles, 15 kilometers. He had turned a deadly obstacle into a life-saving road. When I started hammering the hill, people called me mad, but that didn't bother me. I was determined to make the road so that others would not suffer as my wife did. Dashrath Manji became known as the Mountain Man. His story spread across India and the world as a symbol of perseverance, love, and determination. Today, the road Dashrath carved is a lifeline for his village and surrounding communities. His efforts have saved countless lives and brought healthcare, education, and economic opportunities to a once isolated region. The Indian government honored him with awards, and Bollywood even made a film about his life. But Dashrath never sought fame. He only wanted to make sure no one else lost a loved one because of that mountain. Dashrath Manji passed away in 2007. But his story lives on as a reminder that, with enough determination, love can move mountains. Literally. His journey teaches us one profound truth. The greatest obstacles in life can be conquered with relentless effort, purpose, and love. You don't need wealth, status, or power to make a difference. All you need is the courage to take that first step and the determination to keep going, no matter how impossible it seems. Dashrath Manji didn't just break a mountain. He showed the world that love and perseverance can move the earth itself. And if he could move a mountain with nothing but a hammer, imagine what you can do with the tools you have today. Never underestimate the power of purpose, perseverance, and love. Thank you. Please comment, like, and subscribe.